It's crazy being alive right now, living in the midst of such absolute psychosis all around me. Just seeing everyone, not everyone, but most people just making completely and utterly terrible, terrible decisions, one after another, all day. I mean, it's just really, really sad to see the self-destruction that's just going on such a widespread basis right now. Everyone just seeming to have this idea that, well, we're all in this together. Um, just seemingly unable to reckon in any way with the reality that we're not all in this together, that each individual has the resources they have available to them. And unless you're in their good graces or you have an ability to physically take what someone else possesses, um, you're going to be shit out of luck, man. Um, it's really, really sickening, honestly, to see some of what's going on right now. Um, but there are a handful of people around the world that are still talking some degree of sense. Jeff Berwick is a guy I've listened to for a number of years. He gets a lot of criticism um, for different reasons. First of all, I want to say that no matter what moral critique of someone you have, it's still wise to try to understand why they're saying what they're saying, why they believe what they believe, um, even if that's uncomfortable, because you are devoted to a narrative. You're devoted to this idea that you just have to be loyal to a person or to a party or to an idea, at the exclusion of any of there having any consequences for misleading you, first of all, or for harming you, first of all. Um, but also, uh, fuck, I don't even remember, man. Sorry, man. I'm doing my best out here, but I haven't had a good night of sleep in a real long time. Um, I was fucking talking about, I don't know, man. This loyalty to these ideas, these, it's like they just think they're God. They think they fucking are all knowing and they're perfect. And all they need to do is just keep doing what they're doing, man. And they're just so dumb. And it's so self destructive. Oh, Berwick, yeah. He's talking some sense about oil, which almost no one is doing right now. Listen to what he has to say. Listen to Simon Hunt. Listen to Napolitano. Um, listen to Alistair McLeod, there's a very small handful of people that have some clue what's going on right now, but it's an extraordinarily small group of people. And as time passes, I've found different value from different commentators. I'm telling you right now, Berwick's a guy to listen to on the oil. I mean, I got into it on Truth Social with some guy today. Because, I'm on there. I'm on Blue Sky. So I integrate with these two groups of people who both somehow hate me because, it's them against the world. God, man. Well, bottom line is oil was up a few bucks today. Silver was getting close to breaking out above 80, which is a big level. When oil busted out. So oil's going up, man. Even if your newscaster ain't telling ya, your financial advisor isn't telling ya, your politicians aren't telling ya, Some of these guys, man, they have such awful voices. They're so grating to listen to, man. Just pure judgment, pure superiority complex, man. It's gonna be real fucking interesting, man. Seeing how it works out for these guys, man. I guess I came on here to say those few people who are talking some sense, they give me some hope that I'm still not crazy. There's some people who do still understand some of the various things I talk about. Talked to a person about life today. I told her she needs to read the rest of my book because I explained it all in there. I'm not trying to waste my breath going over bullshit that I wrote out in detail when I was really thinking about it. It's just absolute fucking madness. Some of the shit I'm seeing. Some of the decisions people are making. I mean, it's just they're chasing the dragon, They're chasing that hit of dopamine or that fucking escape from reality, man. I think things are going to come to a quick fucking end. Some of this bullshit, man. Because, once oil's going up, which it started today, there's nothing to stop it, right? I mean, there's no narrative that's going to stop it because the strait's still shut. But more importantly, there's no reality that's going to stop it because the barrels aren't flowing. That's kind of important. Uh, and the crazy thing is, there's so many people who don't even know it's important. I mean, they just think shit grows on trees, man, or you steal from your neighbor's tree. I mean, I hear these two arguments from like these supporters of the regime that completely contradict each other. It's like, which one is it, buddy? Because the one argument is they'll say, well, we produce oil domestically, and so we aren't going to have a problem. And then the other thing they say, well, someone said earlier today is, oh, this is good for America because it means everyone's going to start buying American oil because they can't buy Persian Gulf oil. And it's like, well, if the latter is true, that means that oils can be exported, and that means that we're not good. And of course, it's true, right? Like, this is how global commodity markets work. If there's regional price discrepancies, you move the commodity to where you can sell it for more. I mean, this is how trading has worked since trading began. People bought silk in India where it was cheap, and they loaded it up on their camel, and they crossed frickin' couple hundred miles, couple thousand miles, weeks, months, because they could sell it for 10 times that price in Paris, right? Or in Rome, or wherever. So this, it makes sense. I mean, I guess it doesn't make sense to regime supporters because in their mind, well, if you don't have oil, you just invade someone and you try to steal it from them. It's the same theory as the left, basically. You know, you're just going to tax, you're going to steal it from the people who have it, and that's how you're going to get it. But in an actual economy, and there's always an actual economy going on despite whatever bullshit governments are trying to do to destroy that. I mean, there's in the USSR, there were a lot of restrictions on trade and a lot of things that weren't available, but there was huge amounts of black market activity that went on. People from elsewhere in the world transporting stuff and selling it because they could get more selling it there than they could get selling it someplace where it was legal. Same's true of the drug war. And it's very apparent that neither political party has any concept of these ideas. But that's how it works. If you can't just steal from someone, you have to figure out a way to earn it. And one way to earn it is by moving it from here to there and selling it at a higher price there. So, yeah, that's going to happen. But what that means is there's a global price of oil, and it's going to cost Americans to fucking buy it. So your first point is incorrect. So it's a stupid argument. And this should be obvious because I'm not the only person who understands this. And if anyone was actually listening and trying to understand, then they would fucking understand. And then we'd have had a freedom a whole long fucking time ago, and a lot of suffering and death wouldn't have fucking happened. Glad I fucking got on track finally with my point. Hopefully you were able to sit with me when I lost my train of thought. Probably not, you know. You need that instant fucking gratification, right? Oh, I wasted 2 seconds of your time. Like that piece of shit that cuts you off trying to get fucking a car length ahead during rush hour. Like, I'm glad you're so loyal to that employer who doesn't give a fucking shit about you, bro. You know? You're willing to risk everyone's life out there on the fucking freeway. Fucking piece of shit, man. It's so sad the shit people in this society care about, man. These pathetic little contests. Ooh, I'm better than you. It's like no humility at all, man. No one ranking anyone by virtue, just conformity, cult conformity, wealth, financial wealth, and, physical appearance. And that pretty much sums it up. So, again, all this shit's in my book. Sooner or later, people are going to need to figure some of this shit out, because oil ain't going to stop at 120, man. And silver ain't going to stop at 80 or 100 or 120. Eventually, you guys will figure it out. Eventually, you'll understand. Yeah. Some people give me hope that they're maybe figuring some stuff out, but then they do things that make me realize they're as lost as ever, and my read was wrong. It is what it is, man. I got out of work early, so probably gonna go cycle and might not do much else today.